them many things by parables, and in his teachings he said. And a parable is a story that is brought down to people's levels at that time, speaking of spiritual truth. Like a hidden spiritual truth at their people's level. Amen. Are you guys with me? You guys following? Amen. Okay. And Jesus goes on to say this. He says, listen, listen, open your ears, be awake. A farmer went out to sow seed. And you know what? I didn't have me and Pastor Richard, we didn't get together on this message. He was talking about the ox and how they plow the ground. And back in those times, there was a lot of agriculture. Is this too loud? No, is this too loud? Okay. Back in those times, there was a lot of agriculture going on. It was not like today that they would go to the market every single day to get their vegetables, to get their fruit and all this. They would grow it there at their own backyards, or they would grow it within their own fields. So there was a lot of agriculture in those times, and they used oxen, and they used the cattle, and they used all the farm animals, and they would use a lot of seed. That's why Jesus spoke to them in this parable, because he brought it down to their level so they could understand his teaching. You guys with me? Yeah. So he's talking about a farmer that went out to sow seed. He started scattering seed. He started scattering seed. And says, as he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it. Some fell on rocky places where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly because the soil was shallow. But when the sun came up, the plant was scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Other seed fell among the thorns, which grew up and choked the plants, so that they did not bear grain. Still other seed fell on good soil. It came up, grew, and produced crop, multiplying.